The coyote, also known as the American jackal, prairie wolf, or bush wolf, is a carnivorous mammal of the canid family that is widely distributed across North America. It is smaller than its closest relatives, the gray wolf, and the eastern and red wolves. Ecologically, it occupies a niche similar to that of the golden jackal in Eurasia, but is usually larger. Due to its widespread distribution and stable population, the coyote is classified as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. The coyote has demonstrated remarkable adaptability, successfully colonizing landscapes modified by humans. An example of this is the urban coyote populations that thrive in many cities. In 2013, the coyote was spotted for the first time in eastern Panama, expanding its range beyond the Panama Canal. There are currently 19 subspecies of coyote. Males typically weigh between 8 and 20 kilograms, while females weigh between 7 and 18 kilograms. Coat coloration varies, but is most often a mixture of light gray, tan, and black and white. Coyotes have a flexible social structure, forming either family groups or looser associations of unrelated individuals. Primarily carnivores, coyotes feed on deer, rabbits, hares, rodents, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, and invertebrates. Their diet may also include fruits and vegetables. A distinctive howl is a method of communication used by individuals. The primary threats to coyotes are humans, followed by cougars and gray wolves. Although gray wolves may prey on coyotes have been known to hybridize with gray, eastern, or red wolves, producing hybrids known as coy wolves. In northeastern North America, the eastern coyote, a larger subspecies, but still smaller than a wolf, is the result of historical and recent interbreeding with various wolf species. Genetic studies show that most North American wolves contain coyote DNA. In Native American folklore, particularly in Arido-America, the coyote plays an important role. It is often portrayed as a trickster, taking both coyote and human form. Like other trickster characters, the coyote uses cunning and humor to challenge societal norms. In Mesoamerican cosmology, the coyote was revered as a symbol of military might. Following the European colonization of the Americas, the coyote gained a reputation in Anglo-American culture as cowardly and untrustworthy. While public opinion of wolves has improved over time, attitudes toward coyotes remain largely negative. Coyotes vary in size by region, but on average males weigh between 8 and 20 kilograms, 17 and 44 pounds, and females between 7 and 18 kilograms, 15 and 40 pounds. The northern subspecies tend to be larger than the southern subspecies found in Mexico. The average weight of a northern coyote is 18 kilograms, 40 pounds, while the average weight of a southern coyote is 11.5 kilograms, 25 pounds. The total body length, including a 40 centimeters, 16 in, tail, ranges from 1.0 to 1.35 m, 3.3 to 4.9 feet, long. Females are generally somewhat shorter than males. The largest recorded coyote, a male, was harvested in Wyoming in 1937 and measured 1.5 meters, 5.0 feet, from nose to tail tip and weighed 34 kilograms, 74 pounds. Bluish-black scent glands are located at the top of the base of the tail. The color and texture of the coyote's fur varies by geographic location. The predominant colors are light gray, red, or brown, with patches of black and white throughout the body. Coyotes living in high mountain areas often have more black and gray shades, while desert populations are more brown or whitish gray. The coyote's fur consists of a soft, short underfur and long, coarse guard hairs. The fur of northern subspecies is longer and thicker than that of southern coyotes, and in some Mexican and Central American coyotes it is almost bristly. As a rule, adult coyotes, including wolf hybrids, have a sable coat, while pups have a dark, bushy tail with an active gland above the tail and a white mask on the face. Albinism is extremely rare among coyotes. Of the 750,000 coyotes killed between 1938 and 1945, only 2 were found to be albinos. The coyote is smaller than the gray wolf, but has longer ears and a relatively larger skull, as well as a more graceful build, narrow muzzle and nose. The coyote's scent glands are smaller than those of the wolf, but are the same color. The coyote's coat color is much less varied than that of the wolf. When running or walking, the coyote holds its tail down, unlike the wolf, which carries it horizontally. Coyote tracks differ from dog tracks in that they are more elongated and less rounded. Unlike dogs, the coyote's upper canine teeth protrude beyond the dental pits. The coyote, like the Eurasian jackal, is a pack animal, but its social dependence is lower than that of more social canids such as wolves. This is probably due to the fact that the coyote is not a highly specialized hunter of large prey, unlike the wolf. The basic social unit of coyotes is the family, which consists of a female and her offspring. However, individual coyotes who are not related may join together for socializing or to hunt larger prey that a single individual would be unable to handle. Such temporary non-family groups may consist of non-breeding males, sterile females, and immature young. Family pairs form in midwinter when females enter estrus. Pairs may form 2 to 3 months before actual mating. The copulation period may last from 5 to 45 minutes. A female in estrus attracts males with scent marks and an increasing frequency of howls. One female in estrus can attract up to 7 mature males, who may pursue her for a month. Although conflicts may arise between males, once a female has chosen and mated with a mate, rejected males do not interfere and move on to find other females in estrus. Unlike the wolf, which has both monogamous and polygamous relationships, the coyote is strictly monogamous, even in areas of high population density and food abundance. Females that fail to mate sometimes assist their sisters or mothers in raising the young, or join their siblings in waiting for the next opportunity to mate. Once a mating pair has formed, they select a territory and either build their own den or occupy abandoned badger, marmot, or skunk dens. During pregnancy, the male usually hunts alone and brings food to the female. The female may line the den with dry grass or fur torn from her abdomen. Gestation lasts 63 days, and the average litter size is 6 pups, although the number varies depending on coyote population density and food availability. Coyote pups are born in dens, tree hollows, or under rock overhangs and weigh between 200 and 500 grams at birth. For the first 10 days, they feed exclusively on their mother's milk and are completely dependent on it. The incisors erupt at about 12 days, the canines at 16 days, and the second premolars at 21 days. The eyes open at 10 days, after which the pups become increasingly active, starting to walk at 20 days, and running by 6 weeks. After 12 to 15 days, the parents begin to feed the puppies regurgitated solid food. Between 4 and 6 weeks of age, when the baby teeth are fully formed, the puppies are given small pieces of food such as mice, rabbits, or parts of ungulate carcasses. Lactation gradually ceases after 2 months. Unlike wolf pups, coyote pups begin to seriously fight, rather than play, before they begin to play. A common play posture for coyotes is the hip bump. By 3 weeks of age, coyote pups bite each other less restrained than wolf pups. By 4 to 5 weeks, pups have established a dominance hierarchy, and by this time they play more than they fight. The male plays an active role in feeding, grooming, and guarding the litter, but abandons them if the female dies before the pups are fully weaned. The den is abandoned in June or July, and the pups follow their parents, patrolling the area and hunting. Pups may leave their families in August, but may remain with them much longer. Pups reach adult size at 8 months, and reach adult weight within a month.